Day 3 of 4 in Dubai for the 12th Fazza Powerlifting World Cup at the Club for People of Determination in the east of Dubai.
So young adults, I have a lot of anger. I have a lot of emotions, so I put all that into the bar, and when I lift the bar, you know, it's just power, power, power. Can you make me seem aggressive? Obviously, from past the accident, you know, all those things that happened to me, it still gets to me. Along the way, like, the anger kind of becomes into something positive, because it helps me push the bar, break the bar, as we say. The aim is showing that people with disabilities are kind of the same as people with able bodies. We can compete, we can, you know, do sports. We're all the same, but in our own unique ways, you know. Any sport, it can be your sport if you put your mind to it. You fight hard enough for it, it's yours.
So a very good morning, a very good Saturday morning here in the Club for People of Determination. Day 3 of 4 begins with the men's 97 kilo final. Let's go through the various competitors in this. Andrea Quarto of Italy, Sumit Kumar of India we've seen as well. That's where Group A begins with. Start list of 13. Mohammed Khamis Khalaf of the United Arab Emirates. Fabio Torres, the America's record holder with 2:30 set in St. Louis. The world record holder, Abdul Karim Mohammed Khattab, though not in this 97 kg weight category. The men's up to 107 kilo final at 12. The women's 73 kilo final at 2:30. And then the heaviest women's weight divisions come after lunchtime at around 3:30 Dubai time. So the draw for the referees. Conrado Bradacci of Brazil, Mohammed Imam of Egypt, and Eugene Lee of Korea. And a technical controller for this is Novatav, Malaysia. So Group B, this is who we're seeing first of all. Thomas Majewski doesn't start in this, by the way. Sumit Kumar of India. There's quite a few in this Group B who we're seeing competing for the first time in international action. Jose Silva is the America's bronze medalist from earlier this year. On a very competitive Group A. Even in Group B we have major championship medalists in this, let alone what we're ready to see next.
Is that all you got? Yeah. I only got one question. So is that all you got? You go big or stronger? You push harder? Is that all you got? You So is that all you got? Yeah, look at you now. So is that all you got? Take a look at you now. So is that all you got? Look at you now. Is that all you got? Yeah, I only got one question. So is that all you got?
So a fascinating event on the way, and here's the Group A, including Andrea Quarta, the European Championship bronze medalist, Tara Alali, who's just won bronze at the African Open Championships. And then on we go to the first 6 names who we will be seeing this morning. Run through the record holders. Mohammed El Dib with the elite world record of 243. Saeed Hamid Soli Pouravanjeh, the Asian record of 235. So day 3 in Dubai, we are ready to go, and we're with you between now and around 7:30 Dubai time. It is 10 a.m. Dubai time. So if you are sitting comfortably, then we will begin. Now India have brought what I make to be the biggest team they've ever had for an international event, and we have competing for the first time internationally Sumit Kumar in this 97 kilo final, the 33-year-old going for 145, and hence this will be an attempt at a new lifetime best straight away. That's how you want to start a Saturday morning. Very good morning wherever you are. So away we go. Sumit Kumar for India. And can he breach new horizons? He can. It's 145, and Sumit Kumar gets the day's action underway to the most perfect of starts. 3 white lights, 145, and he is away and clear. Well, that was just excellent. If the rest of the day is going to be like that, then we're in for a good time.
The bar is now loaded for their first attempt representing the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Next up for Saudi Arabia, Yahya Bawab, West Asian Games bronze medalist in 2017, and we've twice seen him before at the Fazza World Cup, 13th in 2017 and 10th in 2018. Going here for 150. He's weighing in quite strongly straight away. So away he goes. Yahya Bawab at 150. And again, they'll be looking to get all of their marks in to have a chance in terms of the total lift, but his chances on that have gone south early. All three referees voting against. That's a pity. But press sequence going wrong, and he smacked it off the rack, sailing backwards, and there, that's it, end of lift. Off the rack, that's the end of that. Next up for Jordan, Ali Shubash, in his first international event. Issa Halal on stage with him. So aiming for a lifetime best as well, which will be 150. So here he is, and he's not wasted any time at all on the bench. 150 for Ali Shubash, and it is a good lift. 3 white lights for Ali, and that's him away, straight away in this. Well, if the rest of the afternoon turns out this way for him, and this will be a very nice debut for him. Obviously his first international event, we've not seen him in a championship before. But he already looks really primed for one. Fourth man out on stage, Abdullah Al-Rimi of the United Arab Emirates. 19th in the World Championships last year in Tbilisi in December. It is his third Dubai World Cup, and he has finished 8th and 9th in his 2 previous attempts. 9th last year when this was on in the Arabian summer. Just as well this is on in the Arabian winter then. He's allowed himself plenty of time, which is good news. And Abdullah Al-Rimi, strong lifting and good lifting, and he leads at 160. So we've had 3 attempts that have been good so far and 1 missed. And the host nation have got themselves off to a very, very good start indeed. Also for the United Arab Emirates, Fahad Mohammed. 8th in the Asia Oceania Championships this year in Pyeongtaek in Korea back in June. 20th in the World Championships last year in Tbilisi. He was 11th in last year's Dubai World Cup. And 165 will be his target here. And that too fits the bill. 3 white lights from Fahad Mohammed, and they've all largely pitched in at very achievable lifts in this opening round. And that's just how you want a Saturday morning to begin as the crowds begin to come in. There's good firm attempt from Fahad Mohammed. Finished through very well in that, did the 29-year-old. And now to wrap up this opening round, remember Thomas Majewski, we were home to see for Poland. He's not competing this morning. So it's Jose Silva, the America's bronze medalist from this year in what was his major championship debut. Jose Silva. "31 years old, bronze in the Americas Championship, and originally was looking at 201, instead 197. He fancies a go at instead." So Jose Silva Lima, and that will be a good lift as well. Oh, what a nice morning we're having. 3 lifts out of 3, and Group B begins very strongly. Oh, that was a nice powerful lift from Jose. He's the second Jose Silva in history to have competed for Brazil, and that's the first round done successfully. Jose Silva leads 197, Fahad Mohammed for the UAE in second, and Abdullah Al-Rimi third for the UAE. Well, there's a bit of a gap there back in the 160s, and already Jose Silva's on the brink of 200 as we go into round 2. And this is Sumit Kumar for India, who started off in 145, and this for 150. The tin of the coach is quite wise. He's got an extra layer on because I think they've got the air conditioning up a bit higher. So 150 for Sumit Kumar. And this for another new lifetime best this morning. Sumit Kumar, that again is a good lift, and it's 3 white lights. And well, I have to tell you, of the 7 attempts we've seen so far, 6 have been 3 white light good lifts. The other one, red lights all the way. Fantastic start for Sumit Kumar. 145 and now 150. Yaya Bawab missed in the opening round on 150. So now he's back aiming for this again. This to just get on the board, and if he manages it, there'll be 3 on the same mark. So early on in this. Well, yeah, that was a big result coming in that West Asian Games 5 years ago with the bronze. And generally, internationally, we've only seen him in this Dubai World Cup since then. Remember, the last one went back too far, and he had to make sure that wasn't going to happen again. And that is no lift from the 2 side referees, the stop sequence and the press sequence from both side referees. At least he didn't clip the rack this time. Unfortunately, that's 2 no lifts. So the stop sequence, barely brushing near the chest, and that was enough for the 2 side referees, and then feeling that the press wasn't under control. So that's 2 misses for Yaya Bawab. Back to Jordan Ali Shibash. He's lying on 150. This will be a leap to go up to 155. And again for a new lifetime best after having set 150 in the opening round. Celebrates his 28th birthday. The day after Christmas Day, St. Stephen's Day, coming next week. It's in 9 days' time. His birthday is. Ali Shibash with 155. And again, he has wasted no time. He has just gone down to the bench and he is lifted, and again it's 3 white lights for him. And he now leads in terms of the total lift. And there's very little to fault so far, just how we like it on a Saturday morning. Well, that was everything that he wanted it to be. On we go. The 2 men from the UAE who were successful in the opening round. Abdullah Al-Arimi, first of all. 166 his target here. His only championship appearance coming in Tbilisi at the end of last year in the Worlds at the Hualing Hotel and Conference Centre, which obviously subsequently hosted the very recent European Championships. Tbilisi has very quickly become a regular stop in the way that Dubai has very, very long term. Next year, the honour of becoming the first 3-time host venue for the Powerlifting World Championships. And here it is again in here. A strong lift, very capably polished off. 166. Again, a good lift for Abdullah Al-Arimi. Well, this is great progress, I have to say. They've been waiting for their competition a lot. Actually, it's one of those things that you want to speak to powerlifters about, whether they mind competing in the mornings, because I know a lot of competitors in different sports hate it. Tennis particularly, and you just don't get morning games in football. Not until we're going to have 8 games in the same day in different slots of the World Cup, I suppose. Athletics as well, you obviously have morning sessions. Swimming is morning sessions. And we've had a few Olympic games where I will emphasise Olympic games where the finals have been on in the morning for TV purposes. Fahad Mohammed, he's cleared 165, this for 170. Again, this to put him into the lead in terms of the total lift in this competition, and that too is a good lift from Fahad Mohammed. He goes in front, 335 in terms of the total lift, so this is going well. And a lot of these competitors may be giving those in Group A a lot to think about. You'd certainly hope so. And to wrap up the round, Jose Silva started at 197. Now this is for 207, so a leap of 10. And this for a whopping lead. We'll be starting 205 in Group A at the moment anyway, with Andrea Quarto going up to 235 for Abdul Karim Mohammed Khattab. We'll see if he follows through on that, because that would equal the Asian record already with his first attempt. We'll see what happens there. It's Jose Silva anyway going for 207. This in round 2 to wrap up round 2. Oh. Well, I'm afraid that was interrupted along the way. Didn't get the press completed. It was a big leap, but it's somewhat standard leap for this weight category. The third heaviest of the weight divisions at 97 kilos. He misses out at 207. Just got stuck. And that extension of the arms was not going to happen then. Almost as if it caught him by surprise. That's round 2 done. Jose Silva still leading at 197, but now quite a bit behind in terms of the total lift. Fahad Mohammed, Abdullah Al-Arimi still second and third for the UAE. Into round 3, and the return of Yahya Fawab, who's having his third attempt at 150, having missed the opening 2. So can he fix it this time? He will want to, he will desire to. That's all about the control now. Well, that might have been the closest of the lot, but the press sequence again being voted down by all three referees, and it's wipeout for him. He has not lit up a white light, I'm afraid to say. How unfortunate. Well, it has not been a perfect morning for him. There's our standings. Our 5 men who have put on good lifts. And Sumit Kumar looking to wrap up with 158. And this to take the lead in terms of the total lift. Well, what a tremendous debut it's been for him, and this is an attempt at a third lifetime best. If he can. There's a nice amount of support from his India colleagues here. And they've been on the podium a good bit this week, and we're beginning to get used to that for India. That was too much of a struggle though. 2 lifetime bests, and that's your lot. Press sequence incomplete, finishes on 150. Total lift is 295, but I don't expect that to be in the running. However, Sumit Kumar, 2 best lifts of his career internationally. Fabulous. The lifetime bests have been coming all the way through. And no exception here. Ali Shubash going for 165, so that's a leap of 10 as well from him. That's the sort of thing you'd expect here. And he's really, really well set up for this. And he really does have that classic strongman appearance, doesn't he? Now that right hand and the right arm was causing him problems, looking to get that press complete, which he didn't do. So he misses out as well, and nobody has got a lift yet in this third round. No joy, I'm afraid. And he stays in 4th position. So denied, no lift for Ali Shivash either. Well, he went strong, he went high, and why not do that? But it's just there, he's not able to get it any further up. And certainly with the naked eye you could see immediately that right arm wasn't able to support the rest of the weight that the left arm was doing. So midway through the round in the competition where we have the Asia Oceania, World, Paralympic, Americas, West Asian champions all competing. It's not bad for a World Cup event. European champion at 97 is Petar Milinkovic of Serbia. Africa champion Abdel Basset Musa of Egypt. Two of the competitors in that we are going to see very soon, but they're not from Africa. They'll be going in Group A. Abdullah Alarimi. Going for 170, and does he break the hoodoo? No, he does not. Press sequence. Well, my word, it's the same story all the way through. And there is only one man now who, out of this group, can get all three lifts in. Our leader has not managed to do that. And 4 in a row here have not managed to do it either. And this is the man who could complete 3 lifts in a row. Farid Mohammed of the United Arab Emirates, 165 and 170 lifted so far. This for 174, and this would give him a total lift of 509. And it would be, in terms of the total lift, a huge lead, and in terms of our best lift, where the champions are traditionally crowned, make his second place a little bit more impressive. So has he got this? 174, Fahad Mohammed. Yes, he has! 2 out of 3 from Fahad Mohammed. He lifts 174, that being his best lift. And he goes on to 509 in terms of the total. So he will hold that advantage deep into the final round of Group A. And then it just depends how high the rest go in. And we have one more lift to go in Group B before that Group A kicks off. It is Jose Silva of Brazil, who got 197 in the opening round but missed 207 after that. He lifted 202 in claiming silver alongside Bobby Buddy of the United States in the men's 97 kilo final at the Americas Championship in St. Louis. He had finished tied with Bobby Buddy on 202, and that was one of those championships in the first half of the year where the competitors could say, right, well, we're going to share the medal, thank you. Can't do that anymore, has to be a mandatory head-to-head now. A head-to-head lift. And it's Jose Silva Now, it was almost as if that 207 last time caught him by surprise. And he wasn't able to finish off the lift. Let's hope he can this time. No, he cannot. Aiming for a big lifetime best that he wasn't able to follow through on at 10:30 on a Saturday morning. Twice over. So he misses out, but he still leads going into Group A with 197. 2 goes at 207 denied. And astonishingly, just the one man, after what was a very positive first couple of rounds, only one competitor was able to get all 3 lifts in, and Jose Silva, just the one in the opening round. He went too high at 207. Jose Silva leads on 197 for Brazil. Fahad Mohammed, United Arab Emirates 174, and Abdullah Al Arimi for the UAE 166. And look at that total mark for Fahad Mohammed, 509. Very good indeed. Yaya Bawab unable to complete a mark. I fear. So that's Group B as we go into Group A.
For his first attempt, representing Italy,
Andrea Quatto of Italy, the European bronze medalist, 11th in his major championship debut at the World Championships in Tbilisi last year, and obviously the Europeans back in Tbilisi again. 4th in the American Open Championships in St. Louis. He represented Italy at the Irish Championships, which were on the international calendar for the first time, held in Dublin at the Irish Wheelchair Association Sport Centre, and really well attended. And he took the Open honours. Again, a terrific strongman. "33 years old, bronze in the Manchester World Cup last year, 7th when he was here for the Dubai World Cup. From the Palextra SV club in Savona, lives in Caserta, has a business degree. Alessandro Braschi has traditionally been his coach, the Italian national team coach. And he looks to pitch this one in straight away, and he has got it right. 195. Now originally was looking at 205, but he went a bit lower, and that's turned out to be the correct decision. 195 for Andrea Quatto. Goes into second place behind Jose Silva of Brazil. Tar Al-Ali of Iraq, the West Asian Games champion, twice a Paralympic Games bronze medalist in 2004 and 2008. He's won bronzes in 2 of the last 3 Asian Para Games. Bronze in the African Open Championships a few weeks ago in Cairo. Remember, Iraq did not compete in the Asia Oceania Championships in Korea. And he took European Open gold in 2013 at Alexa in Russia. Asian Open gold in 2009. Silver in the Arab Championships in 2007. One of those events that's not been repeated that regularly since, or at all. Born and raised in Mosul, Taner Ghanim, his coach. Although not on stage with him, I think. Taner Ghanim was been his coach in Cairo for the African Championships at Cairo I guess was an easier trip for the Iraq team than Korea. So this for the lead for Tahir Al Ali. And that for 210 is no lift on the press sequence. All three against. Well, he lifted 205 in the opening round in Cairo, then 213. Started here with 210. Well, very unfortunate start for him here, and an unexpected one, I have to say.
For his first attempt representing the Olympian at
Mohammed Kamis Khalaf, the Paralympic champion in Athens in 2004, in Rio in 2016, twice a World Championship silver medalist, Asian Para Games champion in Incheon in 2014, fourth in the Asia Oceania Championships this year after winning silvers in the previous 3 championships. He is Qatar born, moved with his family as a 10-year-old to Dubai, and produced for the United Arab Emirates their first ever Paralympic Games gold in 2004. Unable to finish the final in 2021, the Paralympic Games in Tokyo. Awkward injury, if I recall, straight away, and missed the World Championships then subsequently in Belize a couple of months later. But that is a tremendous lift for Mohammed Kamis Khalaf to 110. The two side referees siding with him. And that was 210. The next attempt will be 217. And he has started this really, really well. Done all that he had required with these Fazza Championships, which are a multi-sports event, multi-sport World Cups, usually a whole lot of sports on at the same time, but not this year. Sudhir of India, the Asian Games bronze medalist, the Asia Oceania bronze medalist. Going for 217 and an immediate lead. We've had 2 out of 3 lifts so far that have been good. So 217 for Sudhir. A miss on the press sequence from all 3 referees, and the stop sequence as well. So that's 2 misses out of 4 early on, and quite a lot of misses in a row almost. We've only had 3 good lifts out of I Make It the last 11. Stop sequence was very tentative and so not looking great under control. Here is the America's champion, the Para-Pan Am silver medalist, the World and Paralympic bronze medalist, Fabio Torres for Colombia, Paralympic bronze for the first time in Tokyo. 2 bronzes in the World Championships in 2017 and Mexico City 2019 in Nur Sultan. 230, his America's record, which is the top of the road to Paris. It is also a Legends World record set in St. Louis, in claiming America's Championship gold in July. So here he is, Fabio Torres. All of those tremendous successes, the man from Bogota, the former footballer and the national team coach these days, the man from Brazil, Jefferson Dorrego. He's won the last 2 America's titles, the first one in Bogota 4 years ago. That was a brilliant Copa America. And St. Louis giving us an entirely different venue. Logan University in Chesterfield, way off in the west end suburbs of St. Louis. Great venue though, tell you that. Fabio Torres on the way with a good lift. 218 for Fabio Torres. Well, that's sensational. A magnificent lift from Fabio Torres. Well, this is the location of stars, the location of the most powerful lifting, and Fabio Torres might he be in a frame of mind to have a tilt at his American record. He may have to because of this man. Fabio Torres leads on 218, Mohamed Khamis Khalif 210, Jose Silva 197 in the bronze medal position out of Group B. The reigning Asian, world and Paralympic champion from Jordan, Abdul Karim Mohammed Khattab. He has had the best 15 months of his career, taking up all the titles for the first time in his career, apart from when he won the Asian Games in 2014. Back on with Issa Hilal, the national team coach, the world record holder. That he's not in this weight division, but he's going here for 235. His lifetime best is 241. 235 to match the Asian record of Said Hamad Soli Pouravangi of Iran. And this to take the lead by 17 kilos. Gold in the Asia Oceania Championships this year by lifting 241. And he has fought through at 235, and Abdul Karim Mohammed Khattab clears that. 235. Tremendous. Well, how excellent. Well, he is tuned up for the day. Fabio Torres is. Mohamed Khamis Khalaf as well. That's the 1, 2, 3. As we go beyond 200 kilos for the first time this week. Time to bring out Andrea Quarto again. 195 he's lying on. This for 203. and he was so immense. And just watching him without a working brief at those Irish Championships a couple of weeks ago, it was actually the day before the Football World Cup started, so that's how recent it was, 4 weeks ago. Exactly. And just seeing the sheer power of the man. Went for a lifetime best in the final round there and didn't get it. .197 is what he lifted in St. Louis in the Pan Ams. Trying to get successfully past 200 for the first time, that for 203. And that won't go. Oh, it's only 2 and against to the press sequence. He was struggling on it, noticeably, but he was almost given it. He had sufficient quality from this angle. Holds there, but it doesn't go down. He's able to complete the lift, get it raised, punch through. But for 2 of the 3 referees, that was a lack of control. Tahir Al-Ali of Iraq. Fresh from his bronze medal in the African Open Championships in Cairo. In the magnificent Hassan Mustafa Sports Hall. 6,000 capacity, one of the national indoor stadiums of Egypt, and which staged the first ever World Para Handball Championships just a couple of weeks earlier. Also a venue for both the World Handball Championships, able-bodied last year, and the African Championships this year. So Tahir Al-Ali, that was his championship, big championship of the year in Egypt. It's interesting how quite a few of the nations have taken in not just their own one, but a couple of the others. That's a brilliant lift. That's what he wanted to do last time at 210. Clears it at 215. And that puts him big time onto the board. He goes into the bronze medal position above Mohammed Khamis Khalaf, and obviously his right of reply to follow. What a belting lift. He had done everything by that stage, had completed it. Don't worry about the wobbles at the top, because he had done everything right up to that, and he had completed every element. Mohammed Khamis Khalaf now of the UAE, who cleared 210 in the opening round, and now going higher and higher. This is 218. What is now 53. But we first saw him break strongly into the international stage in 2000 when he finished 4th in Sydney in the Paralympic Games there. 210 already done. This is for 216. Lovely lift. Brilliant lift. and most importantly, a good lift. 216 for Mohammed Khalaf, and he regains the bronze medal position ahead of Tara Lally by 1 kilo. His first world championship was 1998. He finished 10th in that. He actually missed 2010 in Kuala Lumpur. He is looking for his 7th World Championships appearance next August here in this venue. You wouldn't bet against him. An Asian Para Games champion in 2014 in Incheon, silver last time out in Jakarta, and next year's one is still a year away in Hangzhou. Sudhir is here, and of all the coaches that India have brought, here's another new one. It's Sudhir. On the bench, he missed 217 in the opening round and going for it again now. $217, and it is the bronze medal position for him as well now for Sudhir. Twice a continental medalist, Asian Games 2018, Asia Oceania Championships this year, 8th in last year's World Championships, silver here in 2018 in the Fazza World Cup. Trying to break through again here and now. That was just superb. Fabio Torres. Now we're going to see some seriously heavy attempts from him and Katab. 225, he's gunning for immediately here. This to go alongside 10 kilos behind Katab. Torres, the Americas champion. Well, this is hefty. 225 for Fabio Torres, and as we know, he's gone heavier. Fabio Torres is here. He is ready. $225. Impressive. And he's 46. Only in the last 10 years that we've seen his big breakthrough. Started in this sport in 2009 and it dabbled in volleyball, swimming and athletics before coming across to powerlifting after a couple of years. Fabio Torres. On the way, Fabio, 2-2-5 and then some. He clears it. He leads in terms of the total lift and he's fighting for this medal. His Legends World Record is 2:30 and the America's champion is not resting on any laurels at all. The former Army man is soldiering on to the extreme. That was wavering a little back, but avoided the rack. Oh. Fabio Torres, brilliant. Abdul Karim Mohammed Khattab, awesome. Already 2:35. Does he want to give us something special this morning? 11 a.m. on a Dubai morning. 235. That lift in the first round putting him top in the race to Paris. We will see him there. Avoiding injury or some mishap. Torres second. Soleh Pouravangi in third for Iran. Musa 4, Yan 5. Al Junaidi and Abdul Hadi of the bad luck of having somebody with awesome attempts already in the bag. This could be the most awesome that we have ever seen in this weight category, as in round 2 Khattab goes for a new world record. Full stop. 245, obviously an Asian record attempt as well. Asian record against the name of Syed Hamid Soleh Pouravangi at 235, set of the World Championships in Nur Sultan in 2019. Mohammed El Dib setting the world record for Egypt here of 243. So he equalled the Asian record in the first round. This to shatter it and to break the world record. 243 Mohammed El Dib here at the 2016 Dubai World Cup. It's lasted 6 years until now. The world record has gone and Abdul Karim Mohammed Khattab has got it. It's 245. He claims it for Jordan, and the Asia Oceania World and Paralympic champion is setting a stall out for next year's World Championships already for Paris in 2024. 245 is a new world record. Well, there are words that get used so often, too often in sport, like stunning and incredible, amazing. What we've just seen is all of those. Lying in there. 7th place, 195 he got in round 1. He missed subsequently 203. It is Andrea Quarto for Italy. Going again for 203 here, which would be a lifetime best, to break through the 200 barrier. Now, he had difficulties with this in round 2. So Andrea Quarto, 2:03. Well, he's certainly helped the strength of Italian powerlifting. Hasn't helped himself though to a new lifetime best. The press sequence again was just beyond him. He's had a few goes at around this mark, 2:02, 2:03 the past few weeks, and he's knocking on the door of it. Just stuck again, but he is definitely he and Manuela Romano. It's brilliant to see them on board. Romano having come from swimming. Tahir Al-Ali of Iraq. Well, he got 215 in the previous round. This for 218. And the Legends Asian record is 2:16, held by Mutaz Al Junaidi. Sets at those Asian Oceania Championships in Pyeongtaek in June. That was bronze. 2:16. Jan Patenban with a silver 2:17, and Charlie Poravangi with the gold for a round 2:25. So for a new Legends Asian record. 2:18. And he's got it raised, 2:18. The record is his. 3 white lights for Tahir Al-Ali. The world record set 2 lifts ago, and now there is a new Asian Legends record as well as the elite Asian record set this morning. Tremendousness. Well, this is remarkable because that Legends Asian record might last 2 minutes only. For the United Arab Emirates, Mohammed Khamis Khalaf. Tahir Al-Ali is 46. Mohammed Khalaf is 53. And this for 2:20. For the new Legends Asian record. Well, I'd love to say that all of these records would be rewarded in a Sergei Bubka kind of way in the pole vault. He'd get a very nice cash prize every time he broke the world record, so he'd only break it by a centimetre at a time. Mohammed Khamis Khalaf, 2:20. And with all these records falling, let's not lose sight of the fact that this in the final round would put him into the bronze medal position. And he has got it lifted, and he's done it! Oh my word, he's done it! 2 out of 3, it is a new Legends Asian record. And he grabs it away from the man who set it 3 years ago. Muttaz Al-Junaid's mark from June has been beaten twice, and we are seeing proper legends to the fore. He was down in 5th place, and now he is in bronze, and we are essentially seeing a 5-way battle for the medals, and almost feels as if it's a 5-way battle for all the records as well. And all of those champions we were reeling off earlier. Sudair, of course, a serious champion in his own right, the Commonwealth Games champion, won in Birmingham in front of the biggest crowds of the year. Thousands and thousands at the NEC, the National Exhibition Centre in Birmingham. India's first powerlifting gold. And the first powerlifting gold in the Commonwealth Games. And there's only a handful of para sports in the Commonwealth Games. Like the African Games had for a while, there was a para sport element attached, but that's now been separated out for its own bash, which will happen one day. And Sudair has a 225. No, he has not. Stop sequence. 2 against. I believe the press sequence as well. 2-1 against. So he finishes outside the medals in 2:17, and he is in 5th. Oh my days. Just went wrong. So we have 2 lifts to go. So Fabio Torres, 225. That's what he's lifted already. This for 227. And this would send them through into the gold medal position in terms of the total lift. He has won the silver, unless he decides to do a power lift. I don't think so, actually. Katab has broken the world record, so let's scrub that idea. So Torres ready to go into 2nd place. Total lift being led by Mohammed Khamis Khalaf, who's got all of his marks, and he is on 646. Second place, Fahd Mohammed of the UAE, 509. This to surpass them all in terms of the total lift. Torres 227. It is 3 kilos off his America's record set in St. Louis. It's also the Legends America's record and the Legends World record. He's 3 kilos off it. He can come back if he wishes in the power lift to try and break that, if and only if he gets this. Oh, Colombia have sent a good crew here. Here he comes. Fabio Torres, 227, and that is no lift. It is 2-1 against on the press sequence. So he finishes on 225. He's had a great day. One lift to go. Torres just not quite keeping that clean as he was punching through. So we've already seen the world record broken once. Do you want to see it broken twice? Because you might. Abdul Karim Mohammed Khattab of Jordan, smashing the world record in the last round, adding 2 to it, to 245. Fabio Torres, by the way, challenging that previous lift. Well, let's see. He would go into the gold medal position in terms of the total lift. He would stay second in terms of best lift. But if given it, then he can come back for a power lift and try and break that America's record if he wants. And so it's an unexpected weight. It was 2 and against, remember. So how did the jury vote on that at the time, I wonder?
The referees on stage are watching the video of the last clip of Fabio Torres.
Referees having a look at it back on stage as well.
Referees will further review the video and make a decision based on looking at the clips. Once the decision is made,
Well, you see our fighting technicians are getting that set up. Now I'm pretty sure I've not seen this before. They've had a look at it back on stage, the referees. Or told us what they've been doing. So Fabio Torres still waiting in terms of the lift challenge. Means an extra weight for Abdul Karim Mohammed Khattab for his latest world record attempt. This is not helping Khattab anyway. Torres 227. Well, there is a medal at stake in terms of Fabio Torres, because it would put his total lift way up into the 670 mark. I think the referees want to step away and have a view of it on a bigger screen, and they will do that. Well, it is for Fabio Torres, the long wait. Does he get the news that he wants? It is a long lift challenge. You saw it come up quite a few minutes ago as being rejected, but I think that was a ghost in the machine. Unless, of course, it is rejected again. Khattab is a very patient man, by the way, in the right. Right now he holds all the titles that he is eligible to hold. The Asian title, the Asia Oceania Championships. Well, let's have a look at this. It was on the press, and Jefferson was happy. And up and up and up. So Fabio Torres rejected after all that. So how are you feeling, Abdul Karim Khattab? Another attempt at a world record. He's had an astounding morning, and this to make it even better. 245, the new world record. This for 251. This is humongous. Well, he's not looking to add 1 onto it, is he? Is to add 6 onto his new world record and 8 on top of what the record was half an hour ago from Mohammed El Dib, set in this arena. And he's ready for it. It would be a lifetime best. His world record at 88 kg is 250. This for 251. This for something absolutely boondoggling. It's another world record. 251 for Abdel Karim Kitab. He's broken the world record twice in one morning. Magnificent. Asian record as well. World record 251. He wins the total lift by an immense amount. What an exhibition of powerlifting. And I make that 731 kilos he's lifted in his 3 attempts. And he has won the total lift by almost 100 kilos. Khalaf in second in that, 646. Abdul Karim Mohammed Kitab gets the gold for Jordan, 251. Fabio Torres the silver for Colombia, 225. And Mohammed Khamis Khalaf the bronze for the UAE, 220. Total lift, gold for Kitab, 731. Silver for Khalaf, 646. Bronze for Fahad Mohammed of the UAE, 509. And that, my friends, was some morning. We've seen the Legends Asian record broken twice. The world record broken twice, and the Asian record as well, obviously. Amazing stuff. Really impressed. There is a power lift coming. We are not done yet. Kitab. We've already seen him break the world record twice. 241, 245 and 251. He wants to do it again. He is not done yet. He has 3 minutes for this, as he seeks his 3rd world record of the day. He has had a morning to enjoy. Somewhere in the reaches of my mind, I remember somebody having a power lift that they didn't come out for in time, and they ran out of time. Kitab is out. He will be in a second. Previously on a global basis, before the second half of last year, he had twice been a world championship bronze medalist, no Paralympic medals, and last year, what a run. Paralympic gold, world championship gold, and this year Asian gold. That for the first time as well. Well, actually for the second time, he had won Asian Games gold in 2014. This is for 255. Good heavens. Well, he obviously feels confident enough to do this. For his third world record of the morning. It's not even 11:30 yet here. He started in 2:35. That was hefty enough. 2:35 would have won him the gold. World record of 2:45 in round 2. A new world record of 251 in round 3. This for another 4 kilos, and it makes it to the summit. 255. He's done it again. It's another world record for Kitab. 3 world records on a Saturday morning in Dubai. Absolutely fantastic from Kitab. A truly immense morning for this great powerlifter. And there is only one world record that is now heavier than this, and that is from Simon Rahmat of 310 in the over 107 division, because Ali Akbar Garamshahi in the up to 107 division is 253. I imagine that's why he went for 255 in this. Victory ceremony is on the way. the victory ceremony for this amazing men's 97 kilo final, where the world record was broken 3 times, various legends records broken twice in quick succession. So, leading the victory ceremony is Mr. Tani Juma Miragat, the chairman of the Dubai Club for People of Determination, and Mrs. Razan El Falasi, board member of the Dubai Club for People of Determination. Mohammed Khamis Khalaf takes the bronze medal with a new Legends Asian record. 220, breaking the old mark which had lasted 2 minutes for Tara Lally. Tara Lally finishing 4th in this, by the way, in 2:18. Mohammed Khamis Khalaf gets his bronze medal in the special version of the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building, of course. Fabio Torres waiting for 2:27 in the final round. Remember, his America's record is 2:30. He didn't get it. There was a long appeal for it, but he takes the silver here as the America's champion. The Commonwealth Games champion Sudhir finished in 5th position on 2:17 as he tried to get onto the podium with 2:20. Khalaf made it here with this instead. 225 is a very impressive tally. It is 30 kilos behind the new world record of Abdul Karim Mohammed Khattab. 255 that was. He did 251 in regulation. A new world record of 245 in the second round to break the old mark of Mohammed El Deeb. Then he went to 251 for a lifetime best, beyond his own record of 250 in the 88 kilo category, and 255 has only been surpassed as a world record by one other man, and that is Yaman Rahman, the great, much missed Iranian, set at Rio 2016 of 310. The next highest world record is held by this man, set here on this stage, of 255, and he won the total lift as well by gazillions for Jordan. Gold for Jordan, for Abdul Karim Mohammed Khattab, and he does it at the Fazza World Cup. And the world record he broke was set at this event almost 7 years ago. It's normally a February event, December this year. It's not being held next year, so we have the World Championships, and obviously we have this late in 2022. That was magnificent from Abdul Karim Mohammed Khattab, the new world record of 255. He broke the world record 3 times this morning. Fabio Torres, the silver for Colombia. And what a lovely bronze medal for Mohammed Khamis Khalaf of the UAE of 220. And here's the total lift. Abdul Karim Mohammed Khattab taking that 731. Mohammed Khamis Khalaf, the silver, 646. And Fahad Mohammed, who was the only one to get all 3 lifts in Group B, gets the bronze medal, and they'll be in the atrium of this venue subsequently. We are back in 20 minutes with a men's 107 final, and you can stay on this channel to watch that, please go nowhere. Well, actually you can, you've got 20 minutes. But just come back from midday Dubai time. It's 11:38 now. We'll time you.